let's dive right in. Maybe we'll start with you, Ted. Can you please tell us about your family farm?
Sure. So we've been here a long time. My great grandfather was farming on this land. Just recently, though, in the last 5 years, we have started a very diverse, certified organic, grass-based operation that delivers beef, pork, chicken, and turkey to local customers. So we do home delivery. We have local processing. So we're kind of right from the soil right up to the end consumer, all in one operation.
Wow. And I mean, that's a huge undertaking and a massive enterprise. Rory, you have something similar with Grange Farms.
Yeah, so we have it's a small sort of informal co-op of farmers' products that we're trying to deliver to faith-based communities in the GTA to form relationships between the urban population and rural Ontario. And yeah, we're trying to encourage people to either transition to organic or use, as many natural traditional methods as possible to produce like superior products.
Okay, so Rory, when you say traditional methods, what sets apart Grange Farms from some other product that you can get at the grocery store?
So the kind of thing we're looking at is the disappearance of the mixed farm. Okay. And I think from my perspective, this is like the bedrock of the farming community. It should be. It's the most resilient kind of setup, where people are having a few chickens, a few pigs, a few cattle, this kind of thing. Very resilient kind of farm to have, which is kind of disappeared in Ontario. I mean, you've got dairy farms, you've got cash crops, and you have big feedlots. And I don't think those are resilient kind of a way to farm. And if we can encourage small farmers to have mixed farms, we're going to have a resilient rural population and types of farms that'll get us through, difficult times.
Now, Ted, some farmers would say, well, that's just not sustainable. You can't make money with a small farm. How can you live like that? How do you answer those critics?
One of the things that makes it sustainable, at least financially, is the direct connection with the consumer. So in traditional farming, well, I guess what we'll call conventional farming, the large scale specialized farming, the farmer is just the producer of a raw commodity. And there's a whole lot of hands that commodity goes through, and usually a lot of processing before it finally ends up in the kitchen of some consumer. So by managing that whole process, that whole supply chain, we take back to the farm a much larger percentage of the consumer dollar. So that's sort of how we get by the financing part. It is a very, very difficult task to operate a small scale, diverse farm. The economies of scale are not there.
Okay, I want to pick up this discussion when we return from this commercial break, because I think a lot of our viewers are interested in why this farm-to-table movement is making such an impact.